Team Nitto heading up. Terraflex sway bar disconnects. So rad. Natasha over there. Can't see her. There she is. Welcome back to the channel. We're starting off on the North Shore of Kootenay Lake, and our plan is to head up to an old mine. It's nice and close to Nelson, so super easy. And I've never been up there before. We've tried a few years ago. We got turned around, and actually we've tried twice before. Once in the snow, no luck, and then a few years ago we got turned around in the brush. But I think we're going to be ready. We got enough scratches on our vehicle now that we don't care, and we're going to push on, and we'll take you along for the ride. All right, let's go.
Wow.
So we've made it up to the flat part of this trail. We went up the switchbacks and there was 1,000 water bars. I don't know who the forest tech was that designed that road. Unnecessary, totally ridiculous. Call me up if you want. Let's have a little chat. Anyways, we're on the flat part now. We're making good time, and I could see the peak off in the distance where the mine is. So it's pretty exciting. And all we have to do now is get through the super tight trees.
And the bridge is still in right now.
Oh, hopefully the bridge is still there. I don't even know. They could have deactivated it, and we'll find out. But, yeah, that's what this is all about, kind of recon mission.
The bridge is here.
Yay!
It's a nice camping spot, actually.
Natasha down there.
Hello!
Ooh, this is quite steep. This could be entertaining. Looks really steep, loose, a little off camber. Might need to put my rear lockers on this one. Let's wait for Tasha and see what she thinks. This is going to be tight to the wall here. Am I looking down the side there?
You're against a tree.
Very off camber.
Thanks.
ATV style now.
Yeah, we're on an ATV trail.
This rugged watershed has seen its share of fire. Back in 2007, a blaze scorched nearly 40% of the valley, leaving slopes vulnerable to erosion and washouts. In 2015, another wildfire raced through the ridges, forcing evacuations along the lake. Most recently, in 2023, flames flared again on the high ridges, raising fresh concerns about flooding, debris flow, and unstable ground. Even today, the scars of these fires shape the road, the creeks, and the way this backcountry can be explored. Thankfully, the old-growth forest in the valley bottom remained unharmed.
There's even a pullover spot to check it out.
Hidden high in the mountains above Kootenay Lake, this old mill once processed ore pulled from the mountains above. What's left today are only scattered foundations and weathered timbers, reminders of a time when gold fever drove people deep into these slopes. Down below, the tailings remain, piles of crushed rock slowly being reclaimed by brush and trees. They tell us of a story of an industry that has came and went, leaving behind scars on the land that nature is still working hard to heal. The mill was connected to the mine up on the mountain slopes via aerial trams. If you look carefully on the way up, you can still see the cable lines laying on the exposed rocky slopes.
This thing's really cool.
We are approaching the top of the mountain. I can see the mine maybe like 300 meters above me, and we're on a tight shelf road, drop offs on both sides. This is quite exciting. I actually didn't expect this much from this site, and I'm really stoked that we came up here. The scenery is beautiful. What do you think, Tosh?
Yeah, there's a little lake down there that we missed too.
What? Oh yeah.
More like a puddle, I guess.
Yeah.
It's not good.
It is pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's super cool over there. Is that the mine?
It's cool. Right there.
Oh, look at that, hey?
Deep in the mountains above Kootenay Lake, a rough and overgrown road winds its way to the site of an old abandoned gold operation. The track is sketchy, choked with brush and washouts, but pushing through reveals weathered tunnels and rusty remains, silent reminders of the tough lives once carved into these slopes.
What's over there? What is that? What is that?
They use that to build platforms.
Oh,
It's rotten though.
so we're not camping there.
Stuff for there.
Or as Natasha likes to say, the stupid spot to park your vehicle, bud.
Not a lot, eh?
No, we're good.
Let's see if we can get.
JT's pretty sure that he found cell phone reception, but it's from the top of some equipment. Is it working?
It's not working. Trying. One bar. One bar.
You don't need to do a post that badly.
No. I'm shutting her down. Very cool though.
Yeah. Here's the Jeep.
Perched high on the mountain, the old mine feels like a ghost town. Frozen in time, rusted machinery still clings to the slopes, like bones of a giant left behind after the work stopped. The tunnels gape open in the rock, dark doorways that once echoed with the clang of picks and the grind of drills. For workers, this was no easy place. The air was thin, the winters brutal, and every day meant stepping into the mountain's belly with only a lantern's glow. It was like living in the edge of the world, chasing veins of gold through stone, never knowing if the next blast would bring fortune, or just more rock.
Found it. At it. Oh, it's cold. Yikes. Not going in there, but cool.
The wind is really picking up here, but we made it to the mine. We made it to the mine in the Alpine. Super rad. I mean, this place is pretty cool. The old machinery alone is like worth the drive up here. Wow, this wind is picking up. I don't know, hopefully it's not too loud for you. I got the little wind muff on here, but we'll see. What an awesome day. I'm surprised. I'm actually shocked. I had no idea this place is so cool, and literally like 5 minutes down the road from my house. Well, not literally, maybe it's like 15, but whatever. The trail is good, a little brushy down low, but beyond that, can't complain. The view up here is spectacular. Tasha's been wandering around, she's found a cool adit. I flew the drone, we checked out the old machinery. I think it's time to call it a day. Thanks a lot for watching. Like and subscribe, and join us in other little adventures like this. You really never know where you're going to end up. Yeah, the Kootenays have so much to offer. Love it. We got to get back down to Nelson, get organized, and head out for dinner. So we're going to cut it here, and we'll see you on the trail.